You'll be like in a random spot, so I'll just come and pick you up.
I really suck at Zomboid. I don't want to be an ankle weight, so I'm gonna like get a little bit better before I play with y'all.
Oh, is that
No,
Gabber?
dude, you can
Yeah,
die
that's
as
me.
much as you like, bro. Don't worry. There's no
Dude,
suck
I'm
at this game.
so bad at Zomboid.
That's fine. You can die as many times as you like. Just make another character and come back and actually go kill the fucking last guy you were. So you're gonna want to start in Rosewood,
Okay.
and then as far as like picking a person goes, it's there's a lot of simple things to like learn about that'll make you decide what you exactly want to be. But for now, I like to encourage people to be a burglar, only because it lets you hotwire cars, and that kind of like makes things a lot easier for you. And then you'll notice you have -4 points to spend. That means you need to take a bad trait.
Yeah.
And so what I usually tell people to do is pick smoker, because you'll have anxiety every once in a while, but if you smoke a cigarette, it'll just go away.
Okay.
We'll have tons of cigarettes. So now you're good to go if you want, but you could add different things and take worse traits or whatever. So what I would tell you to do is hit save down at the bottom left there. And then name this like burglar smoker or some stupid shit. And then save. Now, anytime you just want to quick make a character, like if your guy dies or whatever, you can just go down to that little arrow, hit that guy, and there's your base.
Okay.
You know, fresh as 0.
Gotcha.
But now you can hit next and pick whatever you want them to look like, or just I hit random usually.
Where's the random? Where is that?
I think one of the buttons on the bottom by play, bottom
Oh, yeah, there it
right.
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the plan?
Currently, I'm fighting some zombies. Did you hear what I was telling him?
Yeah, I've
Hold on a
played this
sec.
game before, bro.
YouTube chat is big as fuck. Yeah, no, I have the chat. That's how I like it. I'll make it a bit smaller. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm in.
Okay. You can close out all that nonsense. I wasn't telling him how to play Gabber. I was telling him how, like, or that wasn't what I meant by like, did you hear what I said earlier? You can close that. So to start off with, press escape and go to your options. Then where it says cursor right there, down a little bit there. So there's one that says ranged weapons. You're gonna switch that to any weapon. Okay, now you're gonna put apply down at the very bottom. And then you just hit accept. Now back to resume. Okay, so press the M. Well, actually, I'm just trying to see where you are, so to speak, but it's hard. Just go to the road and start heading like to the left there. You see that, like how you can go down that left turn, and I'll find you. One of the main things you're gonna want to do is if you hold right click, you'll go into that combat mode, but you'll be able to actually like look really far down the road with that. And you're gonna want to do that a lot so that you can kind of see what's coming and shit.
Yeah.
You can outpace zombies just by walking, so I wouldn't sprint much unless you know you got a real reason to, or just you want to get somewhere quicker. But as far as like where you are, you're probably not too far from me, so I'm gonna try and come pick you up in a car, and then when I get you back to the base, I can really show you like some better details of what this game's about. Okay, there's a
What city should I spawn in? Exquisite
Rosewood. Are you in our game?
My game's updating. It'll be done in like 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, if you're able to join our server, that's perfect. Okay. Here, use your scroll wheel to scroll out.
There's a zombie.
Yep, so this is good. Right click, fight him. You're gonna fight him.
What is this?
I don't know. Alright, so hold right click. and push his ass when he's green. There you go. Now get up on his face, walk forward. When you knock him down, keep pushing him. Eventually you'll knock him down. Careful. You see where the circle is? That's where your guy's gonna stomp. Perfect. There you go. And that's... So when somebody's standing, I'll show you in a minute, but when they're standing, you want to like aim for their feet, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm probably not near you actually. I'm trying to find you though. I'm by the school. Oh no, there's so many zombies around me. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just not sure where you are. It's tough because I don't know this whole town. Yeah, go up that road. Go all the way down that road. Now I know where you are.
The map's so big. The map
Yeah,
is
it's
so
all
big.
all the way to like Louisville and all that, yeah. Alright, I think I'm on my way towards where you're at. You're on the way to the fire station anyway, so should be good soon. Except my car keeps fucking dying on me. There we go. It's a very damaged car. There you are, booyah. Alright, so if you walk up to the door and press E, you'll get in once it's highlighted. And now we'll get the fuck out of here. So this is a base me and my buddy's been setting up at the firehouse. So your scroll wheel, if you scroll in and out, you'll actually like zoom in and out. And when you're walking around and driving and stuff, it's kind of nice to just be able to
Zoom out, yeah.
yeah, and then when you're fighting, you want to zoom in. So if you press E, you'll get out. A few things about cars that are nice to know is that E is to get in and out or to open the hood and all that. If you open the hood, it'll show you the all the parts and conditions. This game's pretty complex, so like walk over to the hood and press E when you see the green box. Here, press it again. I think it might need it. There you go. It takes time to do everything in this game. It's kind of tedious. Alright, so you can see like our hood's damaged, all this other nonsense. Right now it's not important. I just wanted you to see kind of like just how much there is to the mechanics. Then if you come over here and you press Z, you'll actually be able to see like which door you're getting in. You gotta have one of the doors highlighted. But if you keep walking around, there you go. Then if you press V, you'll actually have like options of what to do with the car. Right now they're not much, but like if you're on the other side, you could take gas out of it if you had an empty bottle and other shit like that. But we'll get to that stuff later. But for now, if you come inside with me, E is to open doors, and you always want to shut them behind you when you're done, just to make sure no zombie comes up and bites you in the neck. So first thing we're gonna do is in this middle locker here, you get some boots, firefighter pants, and a firefighter helmet. Those are all gonna protect you pretty well. So yep, up in there, if you look on the right hand side, you see all those cupboards?
Mm-hmm.
There's like, those are each locker, and then the bottom one is the floor. And that'll kind of be like how this game works. If you had like a pile of zombies' bodies, the cupboards basically would be like different bodies, and then the ground and all that. So
Why is
that's
it
how you go
taking
through.
them all?
Exquisite Blood, you have to allow me to join.
Okay, let me see here. Gabber, allow, invite, perfect. Okay, so then, yeah, unfortunately the game's kind of bad about that. You have to like right click, and then it'll give you all the options with the item, and then you can take grab one.
All right, you said oh, boots.
Yep, boots you want one of, those are pretty strong.
Boots, pants, and helmet. Anything else?
Nah, usually we have like a firefighter jacket, but I think it's actually like, right now we're slim on those. But if you come over here, so on the right, you have your inventory, right? And then on the left, you have the world's inventory. So the cardboard box is like your pockets, And if you have everything in your pockets, it's gonna weigh a shitload. Like you can see your carrying capacity up there on the right. But if you put it into backpacks and stuff like that, the things will weigh less. And then as far as clothes go, you gotta click wear. Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Right. Yep. And I would take off like all the other clothes that aren't like keep your sweater on, your long sleeve. But I would take the belt you want to keep because you can equip stuff in it. But the pants, oh, you already swapped them. All right, you're good. You're good then. Like socks
What's your
and tank
occupation,
top.
Exquisite?
Mine?
Yes.
Apparently I'm a burglar, which I
I'm
did
gonna
not
be
know.
carpenter.
Cool.
So-
Works out.
You were saying move stuff
I
in.
mean, my guy's gonna die soon anyway,
bag.
so
Is
it's
that
okay.
what you were saying?
Basically, so there's a couple rules with this. So if you put them in the school bag, they'll weigh less, right? It'll reduce the amount of that each item weighs
Just
to
like
carry.
in real life.
But then if you click the school bag, right? Like right now your pockets are highlighted, but that's highlighted. Now while you're, first of all, right click the bat and you'll see attached to your back. Now at the very bottom, those three little number things, one of them will pop up. There's the bat. So if you press 1, now you gotta pull out his bat. If you right click the hammer and equip the hammer to your belt, you can do the same thing with that. Now you're gonna have to have the items equipped that you need in order to do certain tasks. Like Gabber wants to be a carpenter, so in order to do certain tasks, he's gonna need nails, planks, hammer, all that kind of nonsense. It's you know, a type of thing for it. But when you're doing stuff, you can kind of like just decide what you want to use for a weapon for now. And if you use the little heart there, you can actually see not just your health, but you can see your skills. And these are all the different skills in the game. And so basically, if you come with me real quick, I'm going to show you upstairs. Oh shit, I just shouted. That was bad. Alright. Yeah, try not to press Q. Unless you're crouched, then you'll whisper. So this pertains to those skills.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Yep. So we got tons of food and shit in here, but first, if you come over here, these are all our books. And books are great because they're volume 1 through 5, and then there are also all these magazines. And so the magazines are quick to read, they're very easy to read, and you should, because they give you skills pretty much right away. But the books take a long time to read, and as you read them, they'll give you a benefit to experience gained in all of these different skills. And so, for example, if you're not a carpenter and you read the Carpentry Volume 1 all the way through, you'll get 3 times experience for everything that you do involving carpentry that you would get experience from. So if you start disassembling furniture or boarding up windows or anything like that, rather than it taking a longer time, you'll get 3 times as much experience, so you can get through level 1 and 2 real fast. But you need to read each volume 1 through 5 in order to actually upgrade each, like have that buff, so to speak, you know, the XP gaining buff. And so after you read volume 1, it'll help you with level 1 and 2. But then it won't help you anymore for level 3 and 4. You'll have to read volume 2, and so on and so forth. If you only read part of the book, you're only going to get part of the XP buff, but it still is an XP buff. So like if you're sitting passenger in a car, or you're waiting for your meal to cook, or something like that where you got idle time, you should have a book, and you should just be reading it sitting on the ground, because you know, it's just going to help you out in the long run. So one thing I want to do real quick is I want to give you cigarettes and a matches, because, you know, you are a smoker.
Exquisite Blood, I'm at the school. What direction should I go?
You want, so I call south the bottom right corner of the map, or the screen, okay? So that would make the bottom left corner of the screen west. You need to go west.
From the brick school?
Yeah, if you're at a school and you can find a Rosewood map, there are 3 blue buildings on the far
What is
West.
happening? What is he doing?
Northwest.
What did I do? Oh, I click loot all. Okay.
Yep. So if you just run, you'll stop doing that. But so here's what I'm going to teach you about this. If you hold shift and you click something, then you go down and hold shift and click another thing. Everything in between will all get highlighted. And so you can drag it. Now, if you hold control, you'll be able to mix and match. You'll be able to do like individual things instead.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then you can drag all the highlighted stuff around. And if you, like, for example, real quick, just so you know how to do it. Well, actually, you're good to go if you know how to do that. You just need to be able to, like, move shit quickly when you have to, I guess, is the kind of idea. So, there's a few ways to do that. But for the most part, I would read stuff that has to do with mechanics early on. Either that or carpentry. I mean, I don't really know. You want to look at your skills real quick?
I took first aid. That's not good.
First aid's fine. The thing is, so here's the deal. If you get hurt and you patch yourself up, you're going to get XP for it. So you're doing that stuff all the time, so it's not that hard to gain XP. But then, the mechanics thing is when you go and hotwire your vehicles all the time, you're going to actually be gaining mechanic skills. And you don't need to do that necessarily. I'm not, telling you particularly how to build. But you could, go as far as, if you wanted to. I got one friend, he picks agoraphobe, which means your guy doesn't like being outside. So he's always in panic, and he sits in here. He works out until he is exhausted. Then he comes over here and he sits down and he reads a book, and then until he's not exhausted. Then he goes and works out again, and he just keeps doing it because he picks weak, and weak makes your strength all the way down to 1. But actually, I think he picks feeble or whatever it is, and then over time you can get your strength all the way to 10. Like right now, mine's at level 6, so it wouldn't be that hard for me to work out for the next 3 days and get all the way to strength level 10. Fitness, on the other hand, you got to get from sprinting, and that comes from your agility and all these different things that you could decide to keep track of and try to push forward on. For example, you haven't started anything on your combat yet, but that's just gonna go up as you're using weapons, So if you're using the baseball bat, your long blunt is gonna go up. So you don't have to necessarily try very hard to level up. What you want to do is focus your attention on certain specific things that you're trying to do. So in this cabinet right here, this corner one, there's matches. I want you to grab those. And then I'm about to throw 50 cigarettes on the ground for you. So maybe 30, but they're on the ground. So if you grab all those, then you should be able to, as long as you have something you can light it with, you'll be able to smoke. So if you just hit the smoke, you're good. But you look at your matches and hover over it real quick, and you'll see there's your quantity, how much matches you've got left. And so that's the type of shit. Now come over here to the kitchen. We'll get a little lesson on this only because this can help you a lot. My guy's gonna die anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about the food. But basically, if you want to create a roast, you need a roasting pan. If you want to make a soup, you need a pot of soup. So here's empty roasting pans in the fridge. Grab one. Scroll down a little. Right there, the gray thing. Yep, so right click, grab one, perfect. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in your inventory and you're gonna stand by the fridge. Actually, stand right here in the middle of right in the middle of the fridge in the other cabinet. Now if you right click your roasting pan, it'll say create roast. So now you can add meat. I usually just pick add random for everything. But if you want it to fill you and you want it, for example, just put meat in there. Just add random meat. So now hover over it. So right now it's gonna cure whatever amount of hunger. I can't really read that because I'm fucking
15.
blind. But so it'll cure that much hunger, and it is only going to cure that much unhappiness, -5. So that's not that much, but it will give you some food, and it will do whatever. If you add... Yes, we are. You can come in the door by the garages. If you add... So if you go over to this other cabinet, you'll be able to add vegetables, you'll be able to add spices, you'll be able to add all that stuff. The more spices you add, the more happiness it'll give you. The more meat it has, the more filling it'll be. The more vegetables, the more it'll hydrate you. Like all that kind of shit. So again, go to the roasting pan. You're gonna right click it, and you're just gonna add random condiment. And then you probably have to open up a can of vegetables if you want to add vegetables to it. But like you can also see the ingredients you've added by hovering over it. So like I think you're only allowed to add like 3 main things and then like 3. There you go. So now you can add the random vegetable. Nice. What's up, Gabber? Come over here. I'll show you. I'll be right back, LP. When you're ready for that, you're gonna just slap it in the oven, the one that's on. Gabber, if you come with me, I'll get you started on some, I'll get you a hammer. Actually, you should have a hammer in your backpack, probably. This middle one right here, this middle locker, has like some halfway decent clothes. You got firefighter pants and a helmet. Then in this room over here, we have some weapons. If you need them, baseball bat, axes. If you're gonna be a carpenter, you might want an axe. So do as you please. So now, if you threw that in the oven, so now what you want to do is you want to sit close enough to the oven. You might be close enough to the oven. And if you right click, you can sit on ground. Actually, come over here quick. Quick, come over by the TV. If you sit down and read by the TV, while it's running, of course, while there's something on, your boredom will go down, which is dope. There's also shit you can learn on the TV. This one's a doctor, so maybe you'll get some first aid. I don't know. I think the first aid channel is actually new.
How do you know when your roast is done?
So come back over. Did you put it in there already?
Yeah.
Sweet. Come back over here. Oh, you put it in the oven. That's off. That's okay. I can show you how to turn it on now. So when you're looking at the like bar on the right, that kind of shows you all of the items. So go all the way to top of your screen. Yep. So you can click on the ovens. You see the 2 ovens there on the right? All the way on the right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So now clicking on those, they're literally containers. And so this oven's on, but that one's not. See at the top it says turn on? Very top? Yeah. So now if you wait till it turns red, it's going to take a moment. But once it turns red, you can hover over it, and you'll actually be able to see how long what the progress. Hover over the pork and canned roast.
Oh.
No. Yeah. Like open that back up. Click the right oven. And now hover over that. Bam. So you see cooking, green. So you can sit on the floor and read and look at this menu. Look at this like.
Right.
Can I sit in a chair, Exquisite Blood?
Unfortunately, they don't have the model unless I download a mod for it. And I kind of hosted this pretty quick for a few friends who'd never played before. So, no. But, if you're exhausted, you can come over to a chair and right click it, and you'll have the option to click rest. And that will actually show you like a bar above your head that'll tell you how long it takes. Other than that, if you're exhausted, just sit on the ground. If you're carrying like way too much weight and you're dying from it, just sit on the ground and then it'll stop hurting you and you can kind of like decide what to do from there. By the way, did you pick smoker, Gabber?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna give you some cigarettes.
How come your
LP,
guy's
if you
gonna
leave-
die? Is he all jacked up?
No, so I got a laceration that got infected, and every single wound from a zombie has a chance to get infected. Bites are 100% lethal. You're gonna die. Lacerations have like a pretty good chance. It's up there. I think it's like
change
70.
your bandages. You have to get shirts and then rip them into cloth.
Yep.
If you press HLP,
Lacerations have like a pretty.
When you get attacked, you can see if it's a bite or a scratch by pressing H.
Yeah, H will open that heart. Basically though, with the the bandages, I'll teach you in a few moments just how to like sterilize bandages and whatnot, and that'll be all you really need. I mean, sterilized bandages fight everything. If you just pop painkillers and use sterilized bandages, you'll get through everything but bites. My guy just got unlucky. Like, you can get a scratch from a zombie and it has like a 10% chance to infect you. So,
Right.
you know, if you do get infected, it's not a big deal. Really, I also set
You
this
just
so...
die.
Yeah. Well, you can go find yourself. So what I usually do is eventually, when I'm pretty sure I'm going to turn, I'll just throw all my shit in a locker, and I'll run off in the distance screaming so that all the zombies follow me. And the thing is, I made it so that you're going to be able to have power for a very long time. Like, basically, the power normally shuts off after 2 weeks, but I made it like 30 days. So... we got a while, so if you die, it's not that big a deal. You can just start another character.
What's your plan for beating the helicopter event?
I think I turned it off, so I don't have one. It's not gonna happen. But
That's literally why I went carpenter.
yeah, I like building the wall. Like, Justin's out there building the wall. One of my buddies, he's got it going pretty good. But at the same time, all right, so LP, you've probably been drinking water. You want to right-click the sinks, and one of the options will be to fill your water bottle.
How do I see my food and my water?
So if you go to the top, you have like a inventory bar, and then you can switch through different containers that you're carrying, such as like the cardboard box is your pockets, the key is your keychain, then you have a backpack.
I mean like the meter that tells me if I'm dying or not.
Oh, you don't get to see a meter. There are mods for that, but normally when you're playing the game, it's those little moodles on the top right. Like LP has one right now that says peckish, means that he could eat. And if he eats more, like till he's full, it'll get a little green one, and that one helps with like recovery and healing. So if he made a roast, so if he right clicks the roast, eats like a quarter of it, or maybe half, he should be full. And it'll go away, or it'll tell him he's full. So it went away, so you didn't eat enough to be full, but it went away, so you're not hungry anymore. If you're too hungry, it'll start causing penalties that the game doesn't tell you about. I didn't add any of the mods that literally give you like numbers and details, but if you wanted to, all you have to do is go on the Steam page for the game. Actually, just go to your Steam library, click on the game, and then you'll be able to go click Workshop. And when you go to that, there are like 40,000 different mods or some shit that you can download and look through. And some are just to make the game harder, and some are just to make it easier, and others are just to make everybody run around looking like Shrek.
What is the goal? Is just to stay
Your
alive?
goal is to
Just
survive
to
as long as
survive.
you can.
At the
Yeah, and
beginning
you
of the
set
game,
goals.
it says, this is how you died. So,
Right,
like,
right.
it's pretty, like, you are going to end up dying at some point.
I
And if
think
you
the
die,
record
you
is
go and find
actually,
your
like-
zombified body.
11 years in game, which is like over 2,000 game hours or some shit. But basically, my goal is to get carpenters that are good enough to build a staircase and get us up on the roof, and to have mechanics good enough to have a whole bunch of cars, and then we clear out all of Rosewood. But if you want to do something with me just for the adventure,
Exquisite blood.
let's go over to the police station.
You know, like, how you can use a sledgehammer to break the staircase and then make
Yes.
a bed sheet thing up to the window?
I do. Yep.
That's how I always do the heli event.
Yeah, that's a good way, except you might get surrounded. And I don't oh, there's zombies out here. Let's go kill them. Pull out your baseball bat. Smack them up. Over here. Get you some experience. Whoa, careful. Don't let them ever be behind you. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, well, you just got bit. I got bit too. We are gonna die.
Alright, guys, I'm just gonna stay in here for now.
Combat we'll have to work on, but that's okay. It's always rough in the beginning.
This is a very.
Oh yeah, I've been
difficult
bitten
game.
twice. Nice. So check out your health. All right, you're not bitten. So what you're gonna do is I'm gonna drop you a few things. Drop. Okay, pick up the 2 bandages on the ground. And now you're gonna right click the wound. Bandage, sterilize, bam. Do the other one too. You can queue up stuff. And then once you're not bleeding anymore, you're good. Even if those turn dirty, leave them on for now. What we're gonna do is you're gonna take one of these, just highlight, so basically walk up on the bodies, now go up there, yep. Now right click t-shirt. And you're gonna click rip clothing. And you're gonna go to all. Alright, now you're gonna follow me back inside. Oh, I'm fucked. My guy's been bitten twice. Everything. That's okay though. At least I'm the one who got bitten because I was already dying.
Don't turn inside of the fire station.
No, I'm only queasy. You get like seriously sick before you die. Alright, so if you come all the way up here, first check and see if those are clean ripped rags. He's screaming. They're dirty. Okay, so come over to the sink real quick.
How do you know they're dirty?
See it says dirty rag 4. Oh, well those are clean. So you do have some clean. Yeah. So we can take the clean ones if you want. All the way upstairs over to the.
If you
oven.
apply clean rag to your wound, after it's done, it becomes dirty rag, but you can recycle them.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, with clean rags, you can come over to the oven, and you can right-click the hot saucepan with water. Not that oven. Click the other oven. There you go. So right-click that, and then you're gonna go to disinfect rag, all. Don't clean with warm water. Just clean with like the sink or something if you're gonna clean a bunch of rags. But sterilizing rags like that is pretty much like a huge part of the game. So try to keep those sterilized rags on you, man. You got them sterilized rags? Oh, you're in pain too. I'm gonna drop you some drugs, brother. Here, these pain pills are almost empty. There's still a few in there, but they're on the ground right here by the table. And if you chew on them, you'll be a little better with your discomfort and your pain. And it looks like it's time for you to smoke a cigarette because you have anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of times using the loot all bar to just click on the floor and see all the items on the floor is pretty useful. So now you right click them painkillers and your guy will just eat them. And then I think, I'm not sure, but I know there's a mod for like drug tolerance. So if you want the same effects, you have to like take more. But I didn't do that, so. So one thing is, if you get like a seriously deep wound, I think they're literally called like deep wounds or deep laceration or whatever, you have to suture it. So I'm just gonna show you the medical room real fast. You follow me real quick. Don't clean them with that. Oh, move! Stop doing what you're doing. Walk away. There you go. So clean with the sink.
Oh, I thought you said to use the.
Yeah, the hot water is for disinfecting. And then you can clean with the sink.
Gotcha.
And then if you want
Guys,
to
I
make
heard a
suit-
zombie just like make a yelling noise.
Yeah, that happens. Thanks for sharing. So you're just over encumbered. What you could do is all that stuff notice all that stuff you're carrying is in your pockets. That also you filled that with water. Nice. So what you can do is you can put like the book. I would keep the cigarettes in your pockets, but like the book, the tin can throw on the ground or in the trash can. The pork and canned roast, you need to put that in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. And then like your rags, your book, All that can go in your backpack. So what you're gonna want to do is go to the loot all bar, and you're gonna pick the fridge. Then you're gonna go click put in container. Bam. Yeah, for looting, try not to click on things anymore. I know it's like super, like it just seems like that's the way to do it, like click on the item. But if you just use the loot all bar, it'll like show you what item you're like if you're not looking at the floor or the garbage can or whatever, you're not gonna see it, you know. All right. So if you come with me, I'll show you the infirmary, and that's just basically what I call the place where I keep all the drugs. But if you need to, like if you climb through a broken window and you didn't clear the glass out, you're gonna have like gaping wounds and shit. And you need tweezers to get the glass out, or if you do it with your hands, you're gonna get glass in your hands. It's just not a good time. So like in these two cabinets, the left cabinet is all the suture needles and stuff, and then the right cabinet is like disinfecting drugs. And there's 40 sheets under the sink here that are clean. So like, you know, if you need stuff, this will be your area for healing up.
Gotcha.
And then all the way over here, you're not worried about it yet, but we keep the like materials. So there's like planks and metal and rakes and tools and thread and fucking everything over there, electrical wire, whatever you find. And then out here, I've got a bunch of shelves set up for like the same bullshit, you know, like anything you need to just grab real quick. So these shelves, I'm gonna teach you something with them real fast, and that's like gonna be useful for you in the future. So
Exquisite blood.
This one.
You should teach LP how to make a spear too.
All right, I don't ever use them. We start with a baseball bat in this game, so if you want to teach him, you could teach him. Basically, over there under your heart, there's the little hammer and like level looking thing just under your heart. That will let you have tons of crafting. You see the survivalist, the carpentry, the cooking, the electrical, all these things. So there's the spears. Go to survivalist. And now you see it requires duct tape, a knife, and that's about it. And then some wood. Oh, you have to craft an original spear, which you do that with like a plank of wood. Like you can do all that, but spears are pretty good, but I'm not gonna sit here and worry about it. So what I'm trying to teach you here is actually right under the crafting bar. You see the little piece of furniture? Now, right next to it, it says pick up. And then the other options are like rotate, disassemble, and yada yada. But the pickup one is really important. If you click that, now you're gonna be able to highlight, you see the square?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, you might want to close out of your, or yeah, drag that out of there. So the square itself is what you're looking for, the cell. And so if you highlight the cell, you're like pretty much the one you're standing on, or right in front of the shelf. There, so now go down and see how you're on the wrong cell. There. This is going to help you learn how to fight zombies. So like if I'm standing right next to you, right, and you try to click on my head, you're not going to actually be aiming at my head. Point at my, that's where you want to hit the zombie. So right now, that cell has, what does it have in it? It has a shelf. And it says tools required, none. So that shelf has 30 capacity, and you can find it in pretty much the closets of every house in the neighborhood. So if you need like to set up a bunch of shelves in your base to store shit, these are like the ideal ones to grab. So you just empty the shelf real quick, then you click on it, just like that. Go ahead, click it.
Click this.
Click that cell, yep. Yeah, so you picked it up. So now it's in your inventory. It's actually in your pockets. You can't put this in a backpack. But those, now if you right click it and you click place item, now you can put it in a cell. And so put it right back. That's gonna be useful for like, imagine you really want a base in the warehouse, but it's got nothing. So you want to go into the neighborhood next door and you want to steal a fucking, well, I say steal. You want to take a stove. You want to take a microwave.
Yeah,
you want to take bookshelves. Yeah. If you want to grab any of that shit, you're going to want to use that pickup thing. And then to get rid of it, you just right click.
SSRI Kozer, I see you in Cozy Chat asking. It's not a public server, but if you join the iHypocrite Discord, we could get you in here. But you have
Heck
to
yeah.
to join the iHypocrite Discord. You have to be a supporter, so you can head over to ihypocrite.net and learn about that if you're interested.
Fucking Ford up against zombies with us. So if you press E up next to this, you'll be able to hop right over. Keep in mind if you're exhausted or hungry or whatever, it might be tough to do that. And this is my forward operating base. I like set this house up so that we can kind of eat here and all sorts of different other things if we need to. But nonetheless, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get to the bar. It's a little more risky for you than it is for me. Maybe change out your bandages right now. So you're gonna right click it, remove, and then deal with the one you removed first because you'll start bleeding if you still have a wound. Yeah, so now sterilize rag.
Do you have zombie respawn on, or is that off?
Off, I believe. I don't really remember, but I normally don't turn it on, so if I had to bet, I'd say it's off.
LP, if you turn zombie respawn off, then I think the goal of the game is to kill every zombie.
Right.
I don't know if that's doable. Maybe. There's a lot. Plus, like, there's a prison way off in the corner. There's a military base that's hidden. There's like a lot of places.
There's a big city, Louisville.
Yeah,
it's
Louisville
horrifying.
is enormous. Yeah, and it's all like locked in. They kind of tell stories without any kind of real story. Basically, like you'll come to an intersection and there will be like, ooh, ready? So you want to get them to fall over the thing like that because now free fucking headshot.
Yeah,
you're running from a bunch of zombies. You can
the
kinda
whole
do
city
one of those,
is surrounded
like,
by a fence.
jump
And there's
over
only
the fence.
one way in because there's like a military checkpoint into the city.
There's actually a breach in the fence on like the far south side.
I've never survived long enough in Louisville to see that.
Yeah, you have to like basically just keep running. My guy is so fucked up right now. You're gonna have to like do the heavy lifting. He's like dying so serious. He's like about to throw up. All right, let's see. I'm gonna take this one on the left. Oh. So step forward a little to hit him in the head, so you don't waste as much energy. And always watch your back, because if you get somebody on your back, I think the chance of getting bitten is like extremely large.
Did you get him to turn on the setting where it highlights the zombies in green when you're able to hit them?
I did. Oh man, can't get in here. Let's check the windows. Or you go on the right side of the building, yeah. I'll let you know if I find a way in. Oh, you found one, nice. Hold E, and you'll walk through it.
The church?
Sick. Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs. Oh, fuck that bitch. Here it is, this way.
Do you have guns yet?
Yeah, but there's no real reason to attract that much attention. Aw, I thought there would be snacks on the table, man. Maybe in this room?
Shooting a gun in this game can easily kill you, LP. It might seem like a smart idea, but it's not.
Everything loud is risky, but there's a time and a place. Books. Any good books? No. I already have those books. A comic book! So the reason those are real good is because they reduce your boredom by like a shitload. Alright, I don't want to deal with that zombie. I'm gonna go out the window. Yeah. Wait. Oh, there's a zombie in here! Holy shit.
Where?
Die, bitch. Oh Oh, she did. Uh-oh. They're breaking in. We gotta go. Just run past these guys. I'm not gonna fight them all. That's a lot of zombies. We're going up the road.
You guys need to run.
That's what we're doing. We'll be alright. Hopefully this business is open. It is. Nice. Stuck in. Food! I need food. I'm so hungry. Strawberries. Nice. Zucchini.
They're
Oh
breaking in.
shit, they're already breaking in. Is this the right one? No, this is... Is one of these the stairs? Is that a staircase? These are bathrooms. Fuck. Alright, this business was a bad one. Let's go out this door. You gotta run, LP.
Ah, they're all over. Oh shit.
Just, you can run through them. You'll be able to run through them. Just run through them and go to the through the door. Perfect. Come with me up this way. We're running past all these crazies. Just keep hoofing it, man. We're good.
An average day in Walmart.
Alright, we're good. We can walk now. I swear there's a bar over here. Oh wait, there it is. We're almost home free. Alright, so the goal here is see if you can hotwire this car without alerting zombies. So try to get in. Just press E next to this door here. Nice. Okay, so now if you go to the loot all bar, there's seats and then there's that. Check the glove compartment. No. Okay, so press Z.
I don't want the lighter.
You could grab it. Yeah. Grab the lighter. For sure. But we were looking for a key. But anyway, press Z. And you're going to pick 1, the driver's seat. Now you're going to hotwire the car by pressing that V. Nope, press V like I was showing you before. Fuck, this bitch is trying to fuck with you. Hold on, I got her. Oh, never mind, the window's broken. Get out. She's going to bite you. Press E. There you go, fight. You got to fight. Oh, you might have been bitten. Check your health and run away.
He got bit.
He's not sure. He hasn't checked yet. Just be careful not
I
to
saw
fight
it.
too much.
I saw it on stream.
I know you saw it, but the type of wound doesn't just... There's a lot behind you, LP.
This was a bad idea.
He's only scratched. He's fine. Just put bandages on him.
God.
Stop sprinting when you're doing it. You can walk while you put bandages on. There's a lot of zombies, though, so don't come back yet. Just jump that big fence. You'll be okay.
I logged so I wouldn't eat all your food. I'll join when you're ready to do stuff.
What? You could be over here fighting now. You didn't have to log off because you're worried about food, bro. There's so much food. If you're all healed up, man, I am in such bad straits.
You're doing good. You
I
got
know,
this.
but I'm so dead here. Oh my god. There's like 7 of them. Oh, no. You're going to have a bunch behind you. Don't do that. Don't fight from there. Jump back over the fence.
You have to train them. You have to get them all in a train, LP.
Yeah, you always have to kite. Basically, always be walking backwards. If you can pick off stragglers, that's the way. I'm not going out without a fight, bitches. Oh, there's a lot coming around your fence there, guy. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, God. That was just a scratch. I'm okay. Oh, God.
It's every man for himself.
You're running. You can go back. Go back if you need to.
Go behind the house, LP. Obscure their
If
vision.
you use your map, you'll be able to find your way back to the fire department.
If you mouse over the mini map, LP,
It's that blue one
and then
right
you
there.
scroll out, you can scroll
Oh,
out on the
shit!
mini map.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh shit.
It's that blue one down there on the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get back and you eat to full. Oh, also, if you have a chance, sit on the ground until those lungs go away. That lung emoji up there. Also, you're in a lot of pain. Eat them painkillers. Holy shit, so many. What? He missed. That's crazy.
You're good to go, bro. I always pick War Hero and then or like Veteran, and then I just sit there and watch TV for the first 5 days.
It's not a bad strat. He's got his casual stroll back. I'm dealing with like 18 to 20 zombies at a time. Ah! Now, hopefully,
LP is doing marginally better just because he's like, oh man, I shouldn't be here, and he walked away.
no, that's fine. My guy was dead from the beginning anyway. Not necessarily, I might still make it out of this situation.
You have to
But
make
he's
the like
definitely gonna die.
animation hitbox connect with their head, LP.
Yeah.
So like stand in the middle of their waist when you hit them.
Yeah, there's real.
Yeah,
art
wherever
to
those
this.
circle is at the bottom of the line, that's generally where the tip of your bat will land. That guy's got a cowboy hat. Whoa.
Run, LP.
Do you sleep in this game?
When you're playing
Yes.
solo, but not in. They removed that feature for the multiplayer.
Hmm.
Normally, you can get so exhausted that your guy will fall asleep like on his own.
I
Hmm.
would
So be
hit
careful
C
with that,
and then
'cause,
crouch walk up to the top because
You
they
could
can
be
hear
like
you
driving a
walking,
car
walking.
and start falling asleep. Oh yeah, crouching is actually pretty useful,
Yeah.
but not in the fire department. You're
In-
good. Fire department, you're safe.
I've been in houses and just walking around, and then a horde of zombies busted through the window because they heard me walking.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna get a horde at the fire station. At least not. Not in this server here. I've got like
LP's in the kitchen.
so many over here.
You should change your bandages and disinfect the bandages that you have on.
We gotta clean them first, so. But there are like 40 clean rags down on that one sink. If you want to grab those and bring them upstairs and just make a buttload of sterilized rags,
Okay.
you can do that. We'll need them, that's for sure.
Oh.
LP, when you do that, you should count the amount of bandages you have, because if you accidentally take the bandage off of something that's bleeding, you'll start rapidly losing health, like right now.
Yeah, you just don't want to be bleeding. Even if it's a dirty bandage you put on, just keep yourself from bleeding for now.
Okay.
Oh no! I've been fighting zombies so long that my weapon broke. So sad. I need a cigarette anyway.
That is why I make spears.
Well, crowbars are superior. No, not even gonna argue about it. I just love me a crowbar. What do I have? I have a saw. That doesn't work. Let me see what this guy's got in his garage. You got a hammer in here, bro? Oh no, it's locked. Fuck. What the fuck are you doing back here? There's just one zombie just standing by the charcoal grill. Must have been hungry. Remembers cooking on the charcoal grill from when he was a human. Alright, I made it into a house. Okay.
LP accidentally yelled outside the fire department.
I don't think that's gonna be. The fire department's the safest place to
Yeah,
yell.
inside of concrete
I
walls.
did actually.
But
yeah,
be on
I
your
was
toes,
hoping
bro.
nobody noticed that.
Bro, I do it all the time. Don't even sweat it. What is this? Oh no, the zombie's at the door.
One time
Fuck
I was
off, bro.
so close to like finishing fencing off this garage and I accidentally hit Q and got wiped.
As long as you're not afraid to run, you can usually get out of some pretty tight situations. Man, I'm really just looking for a weapon, like a hammer. These people don't have no hammer. By the way, that place where we were, like, you know how you went to the houses that have, like, the tall fences near that bar?
Yeah.
Those are pretty good defensible spots, too, because they can't climb the tall fences. And since these houses already have tall fences all the way around them, you just close up the little gap between them. The fire department's actually kind of tough to, like, fully defend alone. Oh yeah, here's the car without a tire. I was driving this down the road, and I hit a zombie, and it was dragging under the car, and it actually deteriorated the durability, or yeah, the, like, whatever health of the tire or whatever, until it popped, and I was just riding around without a tire. Some zombie was gnawing on it. Ugh.
There's a really big 2-story vacation lodge out towards Louisville in the middle of the woods, and that's usually where I base. It's very quiet.
Yeah, that's a popular YouTuber setup. I've never actually gone to that house, but I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I just found it through chance. Never watched a YouTube video.
Good. Yeah, there are like multiple YouTube videos that take you to those specific like vacation homes, and they are really nice. Cause like one of them, I don't know if it's the one you're talking about, but one of them has a pond nearby. And,
yeah. And it's got a bunch of
although-
cabins.
Although the water is it'll make you queasy when you drink it. As long as you drink it till you're queasy and then don't drink anymore, you won't die from it. So it's actually oh wait, what am I doing? I don't want to eat all the ham. I'm gonna die anyway. It's about to eat a bunch of ham.
LP, you need to find that carpentry book. Mechanics is good for fixing cars, but the carpentry book is like #1 first thing on your list you need
No,
to read.
that's not true, Gabby. Relax. It's not important if you have other people who are being carpenters, which I'm confused why you aren't playing the game, but you're over here like concerned how he's playing. Just get in the game and be a carpenter if you want to fucking
Alright,
be a
I
carpenter.
will. It's just so you don't die, so you can use the sledgehammer to bust the stairs out.
Oh, is that how you do? You climb up the stairs and then you smash them so
Yeah,
they can't
I
follow
go
you?
up the stairs, and then I take bed sheets and I make a bed sheet rope out the window, and then I smash the stairs out. So usually there's this thing called the helicopter event that happens like a week into the game, and a massive horde of 1,000 zombies comes. So I bust the stairs out, and then I climb up and I just wait it out.
Gabber, just so you know, the mechanic of the helicopter does not work that way. It doesn't just summon 1,000 zombies. What it does is if it sees you, it will chase you, and then when you do get inside of a building, you'll hear the helicopter going away and coming back. What it's doing is it's going to the highways, and it's trying to attract zombies, and so you can have much more than 1,000 zombies coming to you.
Why does
After
the
like
helicopter chase you?
the government doesn't want any there's like a theory that the government doesn't want any witnesses and any word out. They're trying to conceal everything, and so since you're alive, they want you to die. And technically, you could just hide if you're hidden inside with sheets down, like I am. In that, like if you stay inside and you know it's day 9, or there's also like a way you're supposed to be able to tell if you get a car and you put on the right radio station, which you can only tune into that radio station if you go to the police department and find out which radio station it is. You'll get a warning that the helicopter's coming. So you know on that day to do one of two things. Either you go let the helicopter see you and you drive around in a car or run around woods, and it can't really do much to you because all the zombies are just chasing you around through the woods or whatever, not near your base. But if you don't get seen and you just sit inside your base, then you're good to go. If he does see you, you absolutely do not go to your base, because all that's going to happen is it's just going to keep doing that. It'll go to the highway and then it'll come back, and it'll go to the highway and it'll come back, and it's going to try and attract as many zombies as it can directly to your base. So if they can't bust in, like Gabber is saying, because he's got the stairs broken out, they can do two things that'll fuck you. They can tear down your ropes, your sheet ropes, and they'll surround the whole entire place in general, so you'll never be able to. So
Yeah.
the helicopter event is basically like designed to catch you off guard, like if you don't know about it, you know.
As if I
It's like
needed
the
more
skill
reason to
check.
hate the government.
Okay. Somebody's theory is that it's actually like a news reporter or something who's like just sadistically trying to get a good story.
When did this
But you
game
don't
come
really-
out?
I forget. I don't actually know.
2019?
It was made by a small studio though, so like,
Very small.
they
Like
they
3
kind of
people.
expected people to mod it,
Yeah.
like add a lot to it, because like you could tell it's a very simple game. Each cell is just
Project Zomboid came out in 2013.
Holy
Holy
smokes.
shit. Holy fucking shit.
I was gonna say 2019
Things are
sounded too late to
relic.
me.
Yeah, man, that's insane. Is there anything in particular you want me to do?
Well, if you see that wall outside, eventually, if you can become a badass enough carpenter, you can make a gate too. And I'd
Yeah.
love to put a gate. in
I'm
between
rusty.
this wall.
I need to get my skills up again and like remember what I'm doing, but I
The
can't.
wall,
do that. I've done
however,
it
is
before.
like not built. So he's got like most of this wall at level 1, and then like some of it at level 2. So if you go around, you make all the level 1 walls level 2. That'd be big, because the zombies can get through the level 1 walls. And then as far as like the gate goes, I think you're probably gonna need to be like a pretty far level. I don't really know what level you need to be for the gate. If you want, you could move bodies. All those bodies can make you sick. So that's a thing too, but I don't really make people do that, because who fucking wants to move a bunch of bodies?
Still carrying too much.
Oh, your school bag, you unequipped it. So go back, because I think you were working out.
Oh, yeah.
So if you
yeah.
right click that, you'll have to equip it again. On back, yep. Yeah, there's little tedious shit like that that you'll have to kind of just know.
Right. Is there any point carrying around extra clothes?
No, I would rip them.
Or rip
You
'em?
need scissors if you want to rip the jeans. I can give you a pair if you want here. Hold on. There's a pair of scissors on the ground right there.
Oh, you're in here?
Yeah, I was right in front of you.
A big deal in the game is like
Alright.
carrying too much stuff. I would
walked
never advise you to carry too much stuff. If it says very heavy load on the side, you should put stuff down.
Oh, actually, sometimes the game is just kind of weird about like showing character models. Cause I think it should show. I'm right next to you right now. Like you found the scissors, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I don't even know. That's weird. Yeah, I just don't see myself on your screen, your stream. But I'm right next to the bookshelf.
Far out.
Maybe it's because my guy's gonna die. He's super sick. Alright, I'm gonna go put all my nice things in a locker. And then I'm gonna go naked into the woods.
I need a carpentry book. I don't have enough carpentry to build the fence currently.
If you go upstairs to the kitchen, and then you go into the little entertainment, all the books for every single skill are in that room on the bookshelves. Just please put the books back when you're done using
Absolutely.
them. If there aren't duplicates, I usually try to get lots of duplicates. So, yeah, feel free to take books. I do not worry about books. I make a trip to the school where you were at, and I go through the library just to make sure I can get everything. Justin, my one buddy, he's a cigarette smoking carpenter, but he refuses to smoke cigarettes. And so he's basically trying to, and eventually it will. The game will, you'll get over the addiction.
Mm.
But like the whole time, his character is just pissed off. He's got to be the meanest carpenter you've ever met.
In the kitchen, where?
Not in the kitchen. Go to the room
It's
next
down.
to the
It's,
kitchen.
yeah, south from the kitchen.
See all the bookshelves? There you go. And you might want to read all the magazines. There should be like a engineering magazine. Probably the generator one. That one's pretty good to read. You know what? I'm gonna make a mission to go get some hammers. I keep running out of hammers.
And they're very important.
My naked ass. Run into
So,
some hammers.
did they add agriculture yet? I heard they were going to add agriculture.
I thought they were too.
It was
but I
literally,
think
they
have
posted it
another
in their
update for
Discord.
this year. Yeah, they say that every update, man. They literally say they're gonna add them every time. They were gonna add fauna. They were gonna put animals. that you
Yeah,
can hunt.
exactly. That's what I was thinking about. Man, I can't wait till you can be self-sufficient and you don't have to go and do stuff.
Yeah,
and you
right
can live out
now
in the
there
woods.
is trapping. You can set up like a shitload of traps, and that's a good viable way to get protein without having actual food. There's also fishing. Fishing is actually a really good way. Like one of the ways that I'm pretty sure the world record holder is this is how he did it. But basically, you're able to build floors anywhere. So literally, like you can build a floor on the other side of a window, and then climb out the window onto the floor, and then build like a platform all the way to another building. And you can also do this onto water. So you can make a dock, and so you can go out onto the dock a little bit. And what he did was he made like a little dock with only one floor to enter it, and then he took apart that floor. So now the zombies are trying to get to him, but they're one space away. And with spears, you can still hit the zombies. So he just sits out there fishing and spearing zombies all year long, all day, every day. That's all he does. So he eats the fish and he stabs the zombies. And that's like 11 years in game worth of that character's life.
You don't Have carpentry too, so I can't level up. But what we can do when you get back is we can go to like a motel and I can uninstall every door and it'll give me a shitload of nails and a lot of XP.
Yeah, jump the back fence directly behind the fire department and come into the neighborhood, and then as long as you don't do my one house, the house that's like got everything in it, the rest of the houses you can just disassemble whatever you want. That's what my buddy Justin was doing. Like if you go to this house over here next door, there's no furniture in it. Well, I guess he forgot a chair and a table, so he could do those. But in the next house over, he did that one too. So, you know, you might need to look a little bit, but...
Oh yeah, I can't wait to fucking die.
There's no zombies.
Oh, I guess
here.
he
We
forgot.
already did multiple, so he could do those. But in the next house... What do we got here? Gas can full of gas? Whoa.
How did I
Which
get
one's the
bored?
one house exquisite blood?
What do you need?
I need to.
Sorry, you were both talking at the same time.
Yeah, I just need to be not bored.
So if you go on the one shelf, there should be like comic books and stuff. Or you can go kill some shit, or
Killing shit.
I think you can read the books that say book. They don't say like... Alright, so magazines, that'll do it. Newspapers will do it. That one there, like if you hover over it, it'll tell you will reduce boredom. The comic books are the best, but... Oh,
Which
you walk,
house?
if you walk, he'll stop doing the word search. What do you mean which house? What are you talking
Which
about?
house
Sorry.
is it the brick house that you like? Which house
Yeah.
is the good
Yep.
one? Alright.
This
so
brick
stick
house with
with
the
brick
charcoal
house.
grill in the back, that's our forward operating base, even though it's not very far. But if you need to eat or you need anything specific, like nails or something, there's stuff in here. And just always try to keep the doors shut on that house. I don't want to come back to some uninvited guests. I'm still looking for hammers. I literally can't fucking find any hammers. I had like 3 spots where I thought I knew there were ball peen hammers. But apparently... Oh, I can't climb through because there's glass on the other side. I'm stupid. Whatever. I don't even care. Step on the glass. Boom. Bleeding. Big time bleeding. Oh yeah, I'm bleeding so hard. I have glass shards lodged in my hand and my foot. Very bad. Very bad. Hey, I found nails. That's good. There's a hammer. And a propane torch. Woo. That's good. Welder's mask. Alright, that's good. Welding rods. Okay, this garage is OP. I have to come back here.
I can't drink this water. Why would that be?
You're probably already hydrated. I don't know.
Whoops.
Would you jump out?
He yelled outside.
Oh, that's okay.
I opened the door and I just yelled as soon as they put that right next to the W and the A.
I know.
They did that on purpose.
You could, if you wanted to, you could change the
You can change it.
key bind.
Okay. What is the use for yelling? What is it to make them chase
To
you?
attract attention.
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
you're crouched, you can whisper and you can draw one zombie's attention and you can like stealth them like Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. That's a thing. Bro, my guy's gonna die out here. Oh, that's okay. He was supposed to, but at the same time, not like this.
I have a buddy who has a lot of time in this game, and he'll get in a car and honk the horn and attract all the zombies in the city and then just kill them all at once.
Nice.
Can you make like
It's gotta
explosives?
take a while. Yes. Oh no, I already took all the food out of here. Not that it matters. die. My guy has so much glass at his feet, but I can't remove it. There, I removed it.
Oh man, never mind. You have every volume of carpentry. I just didn't look in the right shelf.
Yeah, there's every volume of everything. If I can make it to this house, and if this house has any kind of bandages or sheets or anything, I'm bleeding everywhere, man. Alright, let's see here. First, we're gonna eat all this ham. Oh, I think I'm about to die. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Now I'm a zombified. I killed 321 zombies and I left for 8 days and 15 hours. Oh yeah.
That's really good.
Eh. Alright, what do I want to be now? TV repairman? No. I'll just be a mechanic. Oops. Okay.
Oh, I found a shotgun.
Nice. Yeah, guns are pretty heavy, but if you want to bring it back, bring it on back. And Gabber, if you want to kill me, oh, you too. I'm in like a house, probably not too far from you, like 2 or 3 houses down.
LP, do you want to kill him?
Where are you?
He's in one of the... I'll show you where he is. I'm in the garage right now. If you come to me, I'll bring you to him.
I think he's across the other side of the street.
Alright,
That
I'm
yellow
walking
house
out the
there.
garage door.
For some reason, people aren't. I think he's the garage up. Yep, right up there. I just don't know if.
This garage?
I thought so.
No, I'm at the fire station.
Oh, you're at the fire station?
Yes,
Then
I'm at the fire station. I've been...
LP's literally near me.
carpentry.
He's like that house right there, LP. Either that one or the one next door. I think it's the one next door, the red one. Not to the right. Yep.
Oh,
Nope,
I
not
was-
that one.
I
The
was
other.
just in
Not
that
that
one.
one. No, not
Oh,
that
not
one.
that
The
one.
one on the right. Yeah. Next house next door. This is the house that I was running out of, but the house to the next door, not up. No. Right next door to this house.
Gotcha.
Yep. I'm like running around in the first floor, I think. Maybe the backyard. I'll be this naked crazy guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to reach Carpentry 4 so that I can upgrade the fence.
Sweet.
Door's locked.
Go to the door and unlock it, LP, now that you're inside. Oh, there's a zombie. There's a zombie behind you.
Yeah, I see it.
That's me.
Is that you?
Yeah.
What happened to your fireman's outfit?
I took it off. I took all my items off before I went out. Yes, and my misery. Nice. Emmett Maldonado. Let's go, Emmett. You're my guy. Oh, damn, Emmett. I like your house.
It's dark out here.
Don't zombies come out in greater numbers at night?
Not that I'm aware of, but maybe. They might roam more.
That might be a mod. Last time I played the game with my friends, we had like 50 mods.
Yeah, I got a few friends who love doing that. They like to add so many. Cause you.
Yeah, it bloats the game. I mean, the game is like deep enough for me. I don't need mods.
Yeah, one of the ones I really enjoy. There's one called Insurgent, and it's just a starting career or whatever. But if you pick that one, you basically start with guns, proficiencies in them, a bunch of weapons, and bullets and stuff, and like me and my other buddy will do that, and it lets you parachute in wherever you want. And so we'll parachute into like Madro and just start blasting.
Where do you guys keep the guns in here?
So if you go
LP, if you
to
go into
that
the-
back room,
Yeah, in that room on the table. See them?
yeah. So now if you go to your guns, or whatever gun you got, and you right click it,
Don't
you'll be able
shoot
to place
it,
item.
dude. Don't shoot it. Don't
And then
do
that's
it.
what I like doing, just placing it. Oh, you threw it on the floor though, nerd.
Did I?
Yeah. You gotta be careful about that. Which cell
You have to click on the cell under the table. You're clicking on the cell above the table. Look where the shadow
he's
is.
got
it.
You have to
Yeah,
click
he
on the
knows,
one
he knows.
under it.
He gets it. He gets it. Wait, where the fuck am I? Oh, okay. It's kind of cool. I'm near the school. I don't want to be.
I'm gonna have to call it a night.
Sounds good, man. So if you just leave the game, next time you come, you'll be right where you're standing.
All right, cool. Yeah, thanks, man. That was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. If you play by yourself, you can pause, fast forward, and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, if you ever want to challenge yourself and shit. Otherwise, I'll see you on another time.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for letting me play.